Now I'm calling CA Vishnu Manickam, the participant number 4. Sorry, Vishnu, for
no problem, sir. I totally understand. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfect.
Can you see my screen also, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Shall I start?
Please.
Okay. Good afternoon, respected members, jury, and my dear friends. Today I'm here to present on the topic how to leverage Python for advanced calculations and predictive analysis, where Python is now built into Excel itself. My use case is number 4. I'm CA Vishnu Manickam Ganesan from Coimbatore. To present this, I have already prepared a simple profit and loss account projected for 10 years. Here's the profit and loss account, which is projected for 10 years, and I have an average net profit ratio of 30.15%. Now, there is a scenario when a banker asks for sensitivity analysis, that is, what will be the new ratio if there is change in percentage change in sales as well as percentage change in expenses. To do this, we can use data table under what if analysis. But the problem with the data table is that, I'll just select the data. The problem with the data table is that I can input only two variables. I can input only two conditions here. One is for the row and another is for the column. But in the problem in my statement is I have the variables only in the row. That is, sales is also available only in the row and expenses is also available in the rows only. So I cannot do the data validation for both the conditions, that is change in expenses as well as change in sales. The only way to do is to use the help of Python or any other VBA code. I'll just demonstrate that. So to prepare this table, I'll be selecting the column input cell. I'll refer this cell. It will prepare the table. I have already prepared it for the expenses. I have prepared the data table for expenses, where you can see that if there is increase in 10% for expenses, the ratio is 27.44. I have new inputs here. That is for my original data. If there is a change in sales and change in percentage, for change in expense 10%, I have prepared a new profit and loss account using the Python code. I'll just demonstrate how to build this financial statement using the Python code, but I just want to show you that the ratio matches. For increase in 10% of expenses, I'm getting the net profit ratio as 27.44, and using the Python code, the financial statement which I have prepared, there also I get the same ratio. So here, to prepare this data table, I use what if analysis. In data table, I have to select column operator. It will prepare the data table. Since it takes some time to calculate in Python code, I just wanted to do it at this time. Now I'll also change the percentage in sales. Then I will show you my ChatGPT prompt. I'll change the percentage change in sales as 10% and the percentage change in expense also as 10%. Now I'll show you my ChatGPT prompt. In this prompt, I have just entered as in the sheet name financial statement, I have profit and loss account. In column A, it has particulars. In column B, it has few metrics, but the original data starts from column C. It starts with year 2025. It goes up to column L 2034. I also have input cells for percentage change in sales as B32 and percentage change in expenses as B33. For these input cells, I need an entire new financial statement with the following items. I need this Python code for Excel 365. So if I give this prompt, it gives me a neat Python script. I copy this and I will paste it into my Python script editor. To activate this Python script editor, I type equal to py open bracket. It will activate my Python script editor. In this Python script, I will paste my Python script. So it gives me the new table. This new table has accommodated both percentage change in sales as well as percentage change in expenses. But in original data table, I can accommodate only one variable, but here I'm able to accommodate both the variables. But this calculation can also be done using another tool in Excel itself called as Scenario Manager, where in Scenario Manager I can input multiple variables as possible. But the problem with Scenario Manager is that it will change my original data itself. So if it changes my original data, I will not be knowing what was my original data. It will completely change the original data. So what I need is I need the original data as it is, but I need the new financial statement. So I use the Python script to prepare this new financial statement. But still, data analysis, in what if analysis, Scenario Manager can provide me the desired ratios, but it will collapse the original data. I can demonstrate another use tool to prepare a data table which originally cannot be done using data table. That is, I cannot accommodate both turnover and the expenses. This table cannot be determined using the Scenario Manager also. It cannot be determined using data table also. I should personally use either VBA or Python code. Here I am using Python code to prepare this data table where I have two variables, change in sales as well as change in expenses. I have one more input cell here for percentage change in table also. I'll just show you my Python script here. In this Python script, I have entered the original Python code to prepare that new profit and loss table. And I'm giving a prompt that this code gave me a desired output. Thank you so much. Can you modify the code and give me one more table in the following format for getting the change in average net profit ratio for 10 years? So the average net profit ratio will change for following columns: 20% increase in expenses, 10% increase in expenses, and so on in the columns, and change in turnover also in my rows. So the above table should also be based on percentage change in sales, my input cell B32, and percentage change in expenses, my input cell B33. And I want one more input cell for 10% increase or decrease should happen using the input cell B34, that is change in percentage. So I copy this Python code and I run this Python code. I get the new table here. But if you see here, I have not given any values here. Now I will enter the values. Though I haven't given any values here, but still it gave me the table. If I enter the value also, the table will change accordingly. So I'll just show you what has happened in the script. In the script, if you see, for increase in base, if it is none, it will, if it has some value, it will give the table based on that value. If it is none, it will give the table based on the change in default percentage as 10%. That is why earlier in my table, it had 10 or 20% increase and decrease. Now, when I input the value as 5%, the data table changes accordingly for change in 5% expenses or 10% expenses. Similarly for turnover. Here, if you see, the percentage change in sales and expenses is 10% each. I'm getting the net profit ratio as 32.21%. So similarly, for 10% increase in expenses and 10% increase in turnover, I get the same ratio as 32.21%. So it doesn't stop there also. I can add another code. Can you give me a Python code to create a suitable chart for this table? It gives me a new Python code. If I copy and paste this Python code, it gives me a chart for this table also.
Vishnuji, a minute left.
Yes, sir. I'm just completing it. So for this table, I will get the chart also. So So the darkest portion is the best solution, where I have to increase the turnover by 10% and decrease the expenses by 10%, so that my net profit ratio will be higher. The darkest portion is highest and the lightest portion is the lowest ratio. So that is how powerful the Python script can accommodate multiple variables. This is a simple demonstration, but still I'm able to do the calculations even the what if analysis cannot do. Imagine the power with the help of AI ChatGPT, I can perform much more complicated and advanced calculations. So Python in Excel is really a boon to us. So that is my presentation. I hope you like my presentation.